Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Let's maybe start from the first photo that you showed with watermelons. Yeah, like maybe let's start from this photo, and after we
Yeah.
will, yeah, I guess it's a beautiful start. And also you see it's not a nice match to my scarf.
Yeah.
And how can I call you? Can I call you Lenka or like
Yes, Lenka is
Lenka?
my name.
Lenka.
Mhm.
What is the short name? What is the short form of your name?
I think Lenka is already, this is the regular name made of short name. Yeah, so it's like short, it's a Czech version of Lena. Yeah, but we use it as Lenka. So, yeah, there is nothing shorter.
And what is the full form?
Yeah, this is already also full form. It's quite a strange name.
Your parents gave
There
it.
are,
Yeah. Your parents
yeah,
gave it to them, yeah?
yeah. It's
And
official.
do you feel connected to the name?
Oh, it's a little bit boring because this is kind of like short part of different names like Helenka, Magdalenka. Yeah, so there are many versions of names that also contain Lenka inside. So it's just like usual. Yeah, but I didn't put any effort to change it. So I'm quite okay there.
You know, I always have some kind of sounds in the beginning.
Ah,
Yeah. Tell me if you can hear anything.
no.
You can imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's official start. Lenka, hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
here we
thanks so
are.
much for joining. For how can I introduce you?
Mhm. Maybe we can start with the story how we met.
Sure.
And what is common for us. Yeah. I first met you in Berlin in Alexandra Holovnia event when I was participating, and I was also looking for new great artists for my festival. And I found you. So then there was a very beautiful meeting in Prague at Festival of Naked Form, and your amazing performance in a kind of garden church or in this structure, wooden structure, when you did very nice piece.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks so much. It was a beautiful meeting. And going back to my question, how could I introduce you? How could you introduce yourself?
Yeah. Oh, I call myself visual artist because now we know each other as a performers, but originally I am a sculptor, and for me, this is the way how I see also the performance. That my approach to performance is from the sculptural side. That I see it as kind of existence that includes space, includes time, includes material, and includes body as also one of the elements. So this is how I came to performance, because there were some ideas that were not possible to be shown or to be expressed by sculpture, by material. Those ideas were only possible to be expressed by my body and by my specific body in a specific moment. So, for example, I can show you my very first performance. It will go very well with your mustache because
Is it you?
yeah, that's me. That was my first like public event when I was nourishing my baby, but with my male design, or I was distinguished as a male, as a father, and I feed my baby. I fed it. So here we can see the result, and that was the moment. That's I think good example. What I mean by the idea that can't be expressed by bronze or marble, that can be expressed only by our authentic bodies in authentic moment. So I used that, the moment that my body was producing nutrition for my kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I played with my gender, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and how many years ago it was? Was it like
oh yeah,
20 years
the baby,
ago?
yeah, the baby is 25 now.
So you made it like
Yeah.
24, 25 years ago, this performance.
Yeah. Then I felt in love with performance after first visit of a performance festival. My first really strong experience was in Boston when I visited Mobius Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that the performance art society and community is really great. that there is such a special kind of bond between artists. It does not exist in any kind of visual art, I think. That this is really very specific. Because there is a nice mixing of common life with performance. So during the festivals, it's very immersive for me. So, and this immersive part, I really love when the community of artists and even the audience mix together, and then suddenly the audience are performing too. And,
Yeah. And I was really much impressed by the spirit which was part of your festival. It was so good. And why I say about this, because you see that I have some changes now. It's I'm in a hotel and they told me that they're gonna switch off the light. That's why I'm kind of sitting in the darkness, but I found the flashlight, so it's I hope it will be I will be visible more or less. And going back to your first performance, like did you have any references? Maybe somebody who would be important, who would inspire you for this performance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, it like the necessity to perform came from my like art heart, but of course I'm very influenced by performance artists from the second wave of feminism that and also performance artist, the Czech performance artist, because there was very nice tradition of very minimal performances based on really on humanity, like some basic one of the famous performance by Jiří Kovanda is kissing people through the shop window glass. So we have kind of tradition of this emotionally full minimalistic gestures. Yes, so that was one inspiration. And another inspiration for performance is also kind of like how to call it, erotic industry. Because in my art practice in late 90s, I was very interested in influence of pornography on public space. Because in Czech Republic, after the Velvet Revolution, the pornography or free consummation of sexual images was seen as a part of freedom. So we really open our public space to all kind of materials, and sometimes that was very terrible and very misogynic, but we were very appreciated. We very appreciate the value of the freedom, the feeling of the freedom. So, but for me as a young woman at the time and young mother, it was kind of sign of misogyny and sign of pressure toward women. So I studied it. I made a PhD on that, and it also influenced my performance practice because in some period, I was also interested in these professional erotic shows like striptease. And I cooperated with some professional strippers just to show the difference between somehow like orchestrated show or stupid show of striptease without any ideas and artistic performance that deals also with taking clothes off, but differently. So maybe I guess if I put some image from this period here. Now we have several researchers, especially in sociology or in media study, that are dealing with the topic regularly, or it's like integrated part of some kind of studies. But yeah, my topic was on printed pornographic medium for women, because there was nothing. It was really very male dominated. So I was trying to find some more strategies how to portray the body of men, how to make it attractive for women. What kind of the strategy of creating the image we can take, and what are the differences? Yeah, but yeah. So it helps me. This part of my life helped me then to find a job. Because after the PhD, it was like beginning of my academic career. That since then, I'm teaching. I have a studio that's called Body Design. So it's not media-based studio. It's like topic or motive, or the central object is the body, and then we do any media. So it's intermedia studio, and the performance is just one of possible medias. But the basis is the body. So we are also open to some like humanities approach and some social science approaches. So I can't say that our students are performers. Sometimes they are. It depends on the collective, on the group. Yeah. Yeah. So and so this interest brought me to the academic world, and then I was trying to bring the topics that interests me as artist, and I founded this Festival of Naked Form also as kind of bridge between the academic world and between the art world. Yeah. So
you said that you were planning to show the photo that would connect to this pornographic topic.
Yes, I'm not sure if I prepared it.
And again, looking at this photo that you of your very first performance, it's a very powerful photo. Who took it?
Yes, it was taken by professional photographer who gave me the rights, and as it was my first experience, but in the same moment it was my first experience on stage, because I did it firstly in a club on stage with my baby, and then the photographer proposed me to take this photo session. So it was also my great experience how to record performance, that it can be like done twice, or that good performance can be strong in a live form, but then you have to think about kind of fixation of those moments.
Yeah.
And that these fixations of idea can be done by really good, really professional photo shooting, or that it's one. And his name is Marek Trnka.
Are you still in contact with him?
No. He gave me the series, and I can use it with as my art. I'm thinking. Sorry, I will. Yeah. I will add to my Zoom one more photo that will show you my practice, that is kind of analysis of
from this time when you began curious about this topic of pornography.
Yes. So it's this, for example. It was very simple performance. I asked, or I rented a girl because I was also curious, or I wanted to analyze also this ethic part that you see two girls on stage, and one girl is rented and another girl is the renter, the person who pays for that. So there was this level that I wanted to stress, and then it was kind of analysis of stripping away. She did her striptease with her very professional movements, and I just took my clothes off and then put them on. It was very simple, but there was very strong effect, because then the striptease, I think, looked like very bizarre. Why she is moving so so complicated? Why her moves are so complicated? If it's not big deal to get naked. Yes, so when I started the festival, I also 3 times I also invited the professionals to female striptease and one male striptease, just to give opportunity to the audience to see the difference. How is it if the body we see is not author of the piece?
Yeah.
If she is, she didn't invent it, what she's doing. She just somehow is following the desire of the audience. Yes, so that was one. And
Lenka, and what was the reaction of the girl? Because I guess for her it was also a new experience to be part of a project. And what did she tell you? How did she react?
Yeah, she was very open, because I did several pieces, and I cooperated with specific agency and with specific girl, and for her, she was curious. I think she was unique. She was not like ordinary stripper. So we did several pieces. For her, it was just a chance to have something different. I think she didn't think deeply about what's going on. For me, yeah, there was like some ethical discomfort, but this ethical discomfort was really part of the job or of the work.
Yeah. Was it somehow connected, this project, to your PhD or?
Yes, somehow. It was connected not to PhD, but to my like future research on nudity, or on the different forms of nudity, and on the difference between so-called cultural nudity and like natural human nudity. And for example, I will show another photo.
And what was the name of the piece you just show on this photo?
Czech girls. It was Czech girls, because both. And here there is another piece. What was interesting for me was also disappearing of this sexy atmosphere of 90s. Like in 90s, there were a lot of sex clubs and a lot of stripteases. There were topless waitresses in any pub nearly. It
Mm.
was terrible because you got a beer with tits. So it's and what was also popular in 90s was fight in mud.
Oh yeah.
Like people could order girls and some basin of mud for example, birthday celebration. And I was in around 2010, I was curious how it is in 2010 with such entertainments. So I rented some girls and it was terrible because they still offer it, but it was really terrible. It was just, they didn't know what to do because the atmosphere was really already out. So I made my own fight. Here, there is a picture of a performance. Me and my friend, we did fight, but not in mud, but in gips. That we made a huge basin with gips mixed with water, and we were in swimming dresses, trying to be sexy, and we were fighting, and the gips were getting hard. So it was like fighting against time or against the material, fighting to each other, to trying to amuse male gaze.
Do you have a title for this performance with the cement, with this plaster?
Yes, there was, I think it was not therapy, but the title was really like working title. There was nothing poetical in that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you had a partner, you had another artist here who was part of the process. And how it was for you? Was it your first experience to be in that deep connection with bodies during performance, or how it went for you, this experience? During this fighting performance, yeah, I did it with my friend, and she's more into theater. Yeah. She's working as a medical clown. Like the clown that brings smiles to hospitals, especially to children. So she really, I was performing, or I was trying to be real, but she is always trying to do some funny stuff during. But we are friends since long time, and we are similar. We look similarly. So sometimes, or I did one of my early performances. Maybe I didn't prepare a photo, but I can describe it. It was, the idea was, or the title, there was a title. The title was Who is Afraid of Maternity? And it was a performance in a forest. There was a festival in forest. So we did performances in forest. And my performance was Fleischer, who was hidden in the bush and jumped with open coat to bypassers. And the Fleischer was this Helena, and she was very highly pregnant. Oh. So the idea was to flash the pregnant belly to the cool. Bypassers. That's cool. Yeah. It was great. Because it was also kind of social research. Absolutely, yeah. I was quite happy that Helena did it for me, because I was not pregnant at that moment, so it was necessary. But I had a chance to step away and to observe.
So I was really observing the reaction of people, and that was interesting. I think the best reaction was of like middle-aged women who were really, they became very, how to say, sentimental, and they wanted to touch the belly. They were asking immediately about the date of birth, but the worst reaction was of young mothers, of also some men were provoking a little bit. Yeah.
And could you imagine why these people were not much in love with this performance?
Yeah, because I think that I have 3 kids, so for me the maternity and all battles around are a big topic. And I think there is a big pressure of society to young mothers to behave conservatively.
Yeah.
I think they expect that you will be serious and that you will really be very responsible and you will follow all the rules that the others gave you. Yeah. So there was very visible that those young mothers, they were so stressed because of the pseudo responsibility that the society is putting on them. Yeah. So I am quite dealing with this motherhood too, but not so much performatively, more in form of objects. Yeah, because I also did because during my studies, because I had 2 kids on school, like when I entered the academy, my first kid was born just the first day of school. And then after 4 years, another. So for one school, this semestral work, I was so into my life that I exhibited my kids. I made special dresses for them, and I showed them as a semestral work. And it was kind of again some key work for Czech art. It was not successful as schoolwork because I really got very bad mark for that.
Why? What did you say? How did you explain?
Then they asked me to do something more. More crafty or something.
But I guess you did fantastic. Do you have maybe some photos or like?
Yes, I do have. But now it just came out naturally, but then later I saw again some ethic problems, like the kids were very lucky there because they played, so it was not it was easy for them to perform, but there is of course the question of consent, that they did it for me because the mother asked them, but they gave me the consent later. Now I can show it. But there was a period, because I know that this to do art with own kids as kids can be tricky.
And how is your family taking your art nowadays?
Yeah, there were some hard moments. I'm divorced. When in some moment it was for me necessary to explore somehow or publicly. I can't say that I explore publicly my sexuality, but as I was interested in this topic of presentation of sexuality in public space and in Czech society, so I use my body quite a lot, and also naked, and so it was quite, in some moment it was hard to explain to my husband that there is this separation between me as a person and me as performing person.
Yeah.
So there were some misunderstandings. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I put first art, then then kind of like a good home behavior or
yeah. So
yes,
you had some kind of a bit of complications, yes, inside of your family. And what about your kids? How do they take your art now?
Yeah, none of them is artist. Oh, the youngest is into the circus, into new circus.
Oh yeah.
So physical, yeah. I think yeah. It's in my case, as it's connected to this academical sphere, so I'm trying to boost it, like to make a really background.
Yeah.
Because I really love to deal with genres that are nearly bizarre or nearly from this erotic industrial, but I put there this feeling of academization, and it helps me to legalize those things and also to think deeply and also to argue.
Sure.
To argue better. Yeah.
So do you feel that since you began, so your first performance happened like how many years ago? First performance
25 or maybe even nearly 30 if I count these Golden Kids, because the performance with kids was called Golden Kids.
Like 30 years ago. And how do you feel that since that time, what kind of changes happened inside of Czech societies towards performance art and
performance still is not like the main genre, the most popular genre in Czech. It's still on the edge. Somehow it's nearly kind of underground culture or a specific culture with specific audience and with specific performance lovers. But there are some main persons, like the top persons. We don't have many festivals. There were some, especially in the end of the 90s, but not regular, just some pop-ups. There is just one or two regulars, but one is run by Jiří Surůvka in Ostrava. It's called Malamut. And I think this is the oldest regular festival. And as I was really inspired by Jiří, and also I really loved the atmosphere of the festival, so that was the reason why I founded this Festival of Naked Form as another Czech regular festival. But this is so-called, I think we are, me and Jiří and others, also the artists you met at the FNAF, we do kind of performance that's called old school, I think. More this classical, shorter performances, solo shows, but there is also interesting scenes, especially among younger artists of participatory performances or group performances or performances that are more like sharing some activities. Yeah. So now I see in Brno Academy, I see a lot of collectives that are doing the performances that are very close to, nearly to theater, that there are, they have a scenario, they have rehearsals, they have costumes. And what is important for them is this sharing. They put a lot of stress to preparation and to like common decision making. Yeah, so I see that there are those tendencies, and I really like them.
And your festival exists since 2015.
Yes.
And so maybe how you came to this idea of the festival?
Yeah, because I was quite deeply interested in this erotic pornographic stuff and the history, and but I found that this is not the matter that where I can meet other people. That this is really niche. That not everyone can join me in this interest. So I found that there is something more common and more general, and it is nudity. So I became fascinated by nudity as a very basic, simple stage. This is so boring, nearly boring. It's so easy. But on the other hand, there is a lot of fears around, a lot of stereotypes, a lot of stories. So I was trying, or I tried to establish a platform where we can do kind of laboratory of this simple thing. And at the beginning, I put it as a joke, and I wrote my first application to Ministry of Culture, and they supported it. So I was surprised. And artists came. I'm very lucky and very happy that the festival hosted already, I think, definitely over 100 and nearly 100, maybe 30 artists during 11 issues, and it's growing. And yeah, so to base the festival was for me also kind of gesture of paying back the things that I got from the other festivals, from the other performance communities. So I wanted to create something also for the artist I love, and I wanted to meet a new artist and to love them too. So yeah, this is the idea that is my like inner idea. But as the festival is kind of format, so I had to think also about the framing, like theoretical framing, and about kind of development of dramaturgy. So I have also a lot of helpers in that, co-curators. And also, for example, I really appreciate collaboration with Lukáš Guzek, who is the theoretician from Gdańsk, and he brings this theoretical level to that because he's publishing texts. And when we do also international parts now regularly in Gdańsk, and when we do this part in Gdańsk, sometimes there is also theoretical conference with like regular papers. So this is really helping to the status of festival. Yeah.
What is the most complicated for you inside of the festival, if you have complications?
The question for me always is the size of the festival, because as I'm kind of like a little bit maybe provoking with this title and with this nudity, with this focus on nudity, so then the audience is not so large. I think there are much more rumors around the festival than the visitors. So everybody in Czech, everybody knows FNAP, but not so many people visited it. So they prefer to hear about it. So and sometimes they don't have courage to visit it. So I am always like thinking if it would be better to have larger audience, but on the other hand, there is as you maybe experience that the atmosphere is really immersive, and maybe the larger number of the audience will ruin the atmosphere. So this is the dilemma I am dealing with every year.
Yeah, I can imagine. But you still have support from the state, from Czech Republic, and
yes, but there were voting. There was voting last year, and government changed to something crazy, and so I can expect a really shortage of budget. I feel it already this year that I got just 1/4 of money, but still the time still can be worse. So it brings me need to put much more effort to collecting money. So this year I wrote so many applications to different grants. I'm really doubting if it makes sense. But what is positive is that the academy I am teaching in offered me a guarantee that they offer me that I can somehow hide the festival under their umbrella.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Because I think it's already kind of like integral part of Czech scene. Yes.
Yeah,
I will. For me, it makes sense. Maybe I can I can experiment with less money. I can experiment more than I can be more independent, more underground without support. Yeah.
And you have same location like a couple years ago where I was part of.
Yeah. No, we are nomadic, and this is also interesting because every festival is different then, or every series of festivals. Here you can see I'm running. This is the curatorial run. This is opening of the first issue because it was behind Prague by the river of Vltava of Moldova in a very nice valley where there is an abandoned factory. At that time there was a culture center, Nova Perla, and I did this run without permission. So it was like a little bit problematic start, but became legendary. Then we moved to Sauna Gallery, to cultural place in the center of Prague. In the center, we learn strategies how to coexist with public, how to make the space safety. So I learned a lot of strategies, how to put announcements, how to inform people. So it was really a good experience for me. And then we moved to the boat.
Oh.
Here. That was amazing. 3 years on the boat. This is the boat, and inside it's cargo boat, and inside there is a rock club. So it's empty space inside, and we could perform as Lenka Klodová did. We could perform outside and also inside. Yeah, so it was also beautiful. And our last location that you experience, this is Weeks and We Fort, also on the bank of Moldau. And our last location is this Kavkarna Center for Ecology and Art in Prague 6. That's amazing sculpture studio and amazing sculpture garden. And here, because the owner of this space is Academy of Applied Art, and this is my alma mater. So I have good connection there. So hopefully we will stay there. We will for more than usual 3 years.
Yeah, it's amazing space. It's one of my favorite spaces I've been to festival.
Yeah. It's I think nearly 100 years old shed or wooden ruin.
Yeah.
Barn. Yes, beautiful.
How many artists you are expecting this year?
Yeah. Here. But we can't see inside. This is from the factory, from the first location. Really nice industrial. Yeah. This year, I think I will little bit decrease the number, but I will add a special workshop of 2 artists of Berlin that will take 4 days. It's called Normie Study Group. So they will do really 4 days of preparation or of studying study group. And finally, and final performance. And I hope that also artists who will participate in festival can take part in this workshop, that it can be kind of like melting point, melting pot. Yes, but we are trying to go also to Ukraine with festival, and also we will do a week of residency in north of Bohemia. There is a very, again, abandoned factory as a cultural center near the border with Germany and Poland.
How do you see the future of performance art?
I think that the future is bright because performance art is really art to difficult times. It really this is the form that maybe was born in difficult times, but definitely this is the tool for surviving. We are now thinking with Jarina Shumska from Lviv about the project, or asking for support for the project Crisis Performances, when we would like to create a book of scores for workshop that will be based on experience of Ukrainian artists, of reaction to the situation. And so we are really somehow trusting in performance as a form that can support your resilience. Definitely. Yeah. So there are many proofs of that. Yeah. Like I really appreciate our visit to Hong Kong after Umbrella Movement, and where we met a lot of artists who became artists during the protests. The performance just appear as a form of expression there. So regular people turn to artists during this political movement. And it happened several times. I already mentioned this Czechoslovak artist during communist time who did these minimalistic performances. The gesture were really gestures of subversive protest, because they were just very simple and very, very human. And it was already political protest in that, in the humanity. Yes, so I think that this is really the tool of resistance. So that's why the future is bright, even if the future will not be bright, the future of performance. Yeah.
And how do you see the future of your performance festival?
Yeah, I would love to go on. Yes, I think I need to find some sustainable form, because I think that and I also see that for artists it's more important to gather together than to have ideal support. So if it will make sense for community around the festival, so I will really try to keep it. I have very nice response from Czech artists that for them it's important because this is also a place where they can experiment. And I think for all artists, because the artists that I invite, they usually don't do naked performances. They just took advantage to experiment. And this is something that really pleased me, that I brought something to their practice and I allowed them to cross their borders somehow in safe space and with some now nice response. Yeah, so yeah. The truth is, on the other hand, that it takes a lot of my time. That this is that the festival is really like artist-led. That it's not like professional. It's not festival with staff, like with I can't say professional infrastructure because it will look like that the festival is unprofessional, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That yeah.
You have wonderful crowd, wonderful people who were involved with this festival. I enjoyed festival, I enjoyed people, and it was made on such a top level of everything.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I think what is a good thing that we developed are those discussions. I really like them because this is really the moment of interaction that the public can really get into the discussion immediately after performance with really fresh memories. And yeah, this is the moment that I really...
It's very, very important, and it went so vivid, so cool, so beautiful, and yes, it's one of very, very few festivals when there is a chance to discuss what you did, because usually it's not that popular.
Yeah, so if I can have some wishes, so I wish for a little bit more professional interest of Czech art media and of Czech art lovers. Yeah, and I have enough support from international artists and from Czech artists too. And this year I'm also trying this open call. I'm curious how it will work. For a long time I was quite afraid of open call because this topic of nudity needs some expertise or for me, like the strategy, my original strategy was via personal meetings or via personal experience with the artist. Now I'm curious how it will work with this open call. Maybe it will bring new blood.
New blood.
Yeah. So now we have like 3 sections. FNAF Classic, that is created classical way, that I'm inviting artists that either are traditional for festival, or I met and I found them interesting for the festival. Then FNAF Open with the open call, and then I think this interactive part with the workshop. This is something that I'm curious and I would like to develop more in future issues. And what is another dream is the catalog or a book of the festival. Yeah, this is something I'm dreaming about, but yeah, but still, I'm still not sure, because on the one hand, it would be great to have a book because the material is so rich and so many beautiful things were done, and we have so beautiful photos and videos and texts. On the other hand, I am not archiving person too much. I love live things. I love immediate things. So I'm like in between. I would love maybe to find some person who would be interesting in this archiving and writing and will have passion to summarize it and to dig in archive.
Yeah, sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah,
The
but
festival is really cool, and to make it like to present it as a book would be perfect.
there is the webpage. I think it works somehow, but the book, we love books. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. And what is your perspective for your own future as an artist?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. I am uh, uh, in my art, I communicate with my body. This is like the basic. I'm following my own existence. And as I am a female and mother and white, so I have some characteristics that brings me topics. And this is really a never-ending source of inspiration. Um, so I am getting old, so it will be very inspirative for me. So I hope that I will still do some new topics. Yeah, I'm somehow hoping for more time for creation, because there is always lack of time. Yeah. I live in Prague and I'm driving to Brno. This is 200 kilometers every week for consultation for the art academy. So I'm spending a lot of time in train there and back, but train is perfect for writing and reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is, I think now I am in a period when I am still sharing my energy and my time with others. So hopefully later there will be a period when I will maybe focus more on my own.
Yeah.
But now I am fine with that.
Sounds cool. And best luck for all your everything, all your actions, all your ideas, all your wishes. And I'm so grateful. Thanks so much for your time, for your inspiration, for
Yes, and Josef Ka, thank you a lot for having me here. And I still have very warm memories
very usual.
and I hope to perform together soon.
Sure, yeah, let's do it once it's possible. And yes, best luck.
Yes.